A traditional and systematic human rights abuse practiced by the seniors upon the freshers. Is the phrase enough to describe the horror that every student have to undergo while entering into a new and bigger institution from his or her school? The answer would be no. Ragging is declared illegal by law. No matter what steps are taken to prevent it, no matter how severe any college or institution is against ragging, it always happens. But the intensity of measures against ragging declared by law find no way into college campuses. The forms of ragging ranges from mental, physical harassment to inducing intense fear. Physical injuries, dangerous tasks like having alcohol to smoking, drugs, etc. also form a part of ragging. Some of the most severe forms of ragging involves sexual abuse, which sometimes leads to the victim's death. In numerous brilliant students are pushed to the end of the road because of ragging. A young guy on entering an elite college of the city catches the eyes of a group of senior students who are all set to practice severe ragging upon the fresher. The degree of afflict was unknown to many others like him. He is soon stopped in his tracks. First he is pushed against the wall and then beaten inhumanly. They reflect their accumulated aggression and thus leave him severely injured. Later, he gathers up all his strength and limps out of the
Strictly against ragging, but a little bit of interaction with the students, with the juniors, or the seniors and junior interaction is okay. But I'm very happy that the Supreme Court has ruled against ragging, severely punished everybody who's into ragging, and I think it's a good step forward, and things will improve very soon.
So ragging is a very obnoxious, unacceptable, torturous process. The term ragging has come from an English word called rag, which means extremely painful. Previously, 30-40 years back, the ragging was not of today's situation. When students just enter into colleges, particularly in the engineering colleges. As you know, the school days and college days are different, and people in the engineering college, particularly the students in the engineering college, have to undergo various situations and which are not acceptable to them previously. Naturally, there was some system so that some kind of culture so that the new students get accustomed to the new environment. So some amount of this ragging in a very low method, informal method, that was practiced. But in the last 10 years or so, things have turned into a very ugly situation. It has become a disease, a malaise. And it has been found that many students left their colleges after the steep ragging, inhuman ragging that was inflicted upon them. We form an anti-ragging committee here in the college. Those who take care of the whole things, and they maintain a vigilance. Over a period of 15-20 days when the new session starts. Naturally, this committee, which include teachers and senior students too, they keep a vigil over the entire campus so that any untoward incident with regard to the ragging does not take place. No friendship can take place in this way. If you torture someone in an extreme fashion, that fellow will never be friendly to you because he has got a mental makeup. He will never take you as a friend. Rather, what he or she will do in the next session, he will do the same thing to another new student. Freshers should be told in advance that you have left your home and you have left your school days. You are in the larger association, in the mainstream of life. You may have to face hardships, challenges in this new life of yours. Naturally, students are advised, students are suggested that don't be afraid of a little bit of ragging, where one can be asked some questions, this and that. But no kind of physical torture, no kind of mental torture should be allowed. That's
Ragging is a systematic and traditional abuse of human rights, practiced by seniors upon freshers. It may vary in form like mild interaction to severe physical abuse and mental trauma. Sometimes it leads to the death of a victim. Actually, it is seen that seniors they have some problems. And there are some groups which operate this type of crime every year, each year, and it is seen that these certain groups are very actively involved in such crimes, and they have got some personality problems. So sometimes it is seen that so seniors they have some mental setup and they want to be obeyed. Whatever he says, freshers have to obey. So this sometimes it becomes an ego problem. So there are some personality problem, ego problem. From the psychological point of view, what we find, they come from the disturbed family, parental discord, financial problems. So there are so many problems in their family, poor socialization as such. It's a sort of, sometimes it's also a form of revenge. Now, revenge, there are so many sorts of revenge. Like first, they had been treated by their seniors, so it's also one of the factors. Second is the revenge comes in many forms, like if someone is well affluent, and usually it is seen that victims are those who are well affluent, comes from a well-off family, say they are easily victimized by. But in some cases, the sensitive mind, there are some students, they have very sensitive mind, they can't take it in an easy way. They don't know, first of all, they don't have this type of idea that they are going to be ragged in such a brutal way. And so it fills, this incident fills a student with lots of fears. And due to this suicide thing happens. This type of a student doesn't take this thing in his mind, and he commits suicide. And why many times it is seen that suicide committed by these freshers, because they have their parents send them with lots of money spent on them, and after that he is not able to fulfill his parents' desires, and he finds himself at a loss. And at that time he has no idea, no space of thoughts. He just prone to commit suicide.
Unable to tolerate any further humiliation, he quits the game of life. The regular mental and physical trauma forces him to take the path of suicide. It hits the headlines of the next day's newspaper. It's high time now. We all are human, so let's be human. Let's live and let others live too. Let's move toward a ragging free India.
Sister?
আমার মুখটা আসছে ঠিক আছে